Hi, Anthony. In this video, I'm going to explain how to set up the curriculum settings. First, after you log in, you will be on this page, My Dashboard. You click My Courses, then click the course you want to access. Then click Curriculum Settings. Okay, for the very top is the first day and the last day. Once it's created, you cannot change it. For the pricing, the letters, I believe, is less than 10 weeks, 10 and 20 weeks, and about 20 weeks. So I just set up to the very first day of your class and the very last day of your exam. So this will allow you to access, but actually the student can access all of them by changing the settings here and date. So if you choose this to 2026, they can access this part until next year. Okay, the next part is adaptive features. The first part is called student-centered homework. If you choose yes, after student complete a homework, but if they're not happy with their homework grade, they can click try a new one. If you choose yes, try a new one button will show up to the students. Otherwise, it doesn't show up. And the second option is show give up, show answer button. When I first designed this, I think this is a good feature because if one of the problem, if it's too challenging, you don't want to get too frustrated, you click give up, show answer. Actually, it shows the steps to get the correct answer. Then you can learn. But students are very creative to cheat. So what they did is they keep click give up show answer until they find the one they know the answer. They kind of abuse the system. So right now I choose never. So they cannot abuse the system. And then the next part will be show guidance steps. As we know, for a lot of calculation problems, it requires several steps to complete the calculation. In this case, I do offer the step-by-step guide. Actually, one of my colleagues told me that this feature is her favorite. It has different options. The first is if you want the student to say the guidance steps, you can choose at the very beginning before they even try any answer. Or I choose after one try, you can also disable this feature so you never show the steps for the students. I say you can change this property at any time during the semester. You can choose apply to the future homework. Okay, the next one will be email instructor before try. At each item, the student can choose to email instructor the question. So you will get the problem and you can find that very easily. I just set up to no because I do want the student at least take one try before they ask me for help. And the next one will be show the video from database for each homework item. If you don't like my videos, you don't want the student to watch, you can disable this one. But once I finish the setup, your own system, your own test bank and video bank, and then you can change them to yours. So that way, you can choose to show. If you don't have the video like mine, you can just choose this to show. Okay, the next part will be grading options. So what I'm doing is I just set the deduction per field try, because for multiple choice, as you said, you want a 20% deduction. So even the student get the first time correct, student can still earn some points. And then for true and false, I would say it should be fair if the first answer is wrong and the second one has to be correct. So I just choose no option for the instructor. So in other words, if the student get the first time wrong, then they don't get a point. Okay, for Louis structure, for the other types, each time the student put down wrong answer, they lose 10%. And then this part is for the left side is for pre-class activity setting. On the right side is homework setting. So you can choose to apply to future pre-class activity. You can choose to future homework. So this way, if you're in the middle of the semester, it will not affect the grading for the ones they are finished. So I give a penalty. So after the due date, the student only earn 50%. You can choose a percentage you want, like 60% or 80% or 10% or 0% is your choice. And the last one will be, some people think 2 no blank NA is different than 2 blank NA. In this case, I think they're the same, so I choose to treat these two the same. So I choose yes. So this will reduce a lot of complaints from the students. Okay, and the very bottom part is the due dates. I already set up the due dates for each homework, after class homework, and pre-class activities based on the schedule you give me. So I think so far you shouldn't, you do not need to change this due dates, etc. It should be there. Okay, and then the other thing I want to remind you is sometimes you just say you don't want the students say the homework beforehand. In this case, is very, very convenient. I just choose to hide this one, then the students will not be able to see them. Right now, it's showing up to the students. So I already signed up a free trial. So let's say if the student can see this or not. Okay, so this week 14 is showing up. And then if I hide this, then I choose save settings. Then on this one, if I refresh the page, okay, week 14 is gone. So you can choose hide all of them until the date you will you want your students to say. And then if you want to make them visible right now, you just click once. And notice that these dates are not changed. So you can click Save Settings. And then you look at for the student page. Now it's showing up. Okay. So I hope this will help you to change things. Okay. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.